Hello everyone! Today we're going to talk about Farming Simulator 26. What might be in this game? When the mobile version could come out? What new crops might be added? And what new features we could see? There is no official announcement from Giant Software yet, but players are already making predictions. Looking at previous releases, Farming Simulator 26 could arrive at the end of 2026 or sometime in 2027. If there is a mobile version, it will most likely come later than the main game, maybe 6 months to a year afterward. So what could be new in this version? First, new crops. After rice, spinach, beans, and peas in FS25, it would make sense to add more exotic options. For example, lavender, different types of sunflowers, coffee plantations, or even bamboo. That would bring fresh va. Animal farming could also get more depth. New animals, camels, rare sheep breeds, exotic birds, and more realistic breeding, feeding requirements, and pastures that change with the seasons. For the mobile version, the most important thing is optimization. The game needs to run even on mid-range phones. Maybe the maps would be smaller, the graphics simpler. But if the developers give us the same content, and maybe even cross-play with PC and consoles, that would be perfect. And now the main question for you. What crops would you like to see in Farming Simulator 26? Which maps interest you the most? And should the mobile version be as close as possible to PC? Or should it be simplified, but keep the core gameplay? Share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think? What are you expect? Have you ever imagined what the next big step in Farming Simulator could be? Well, FS26 Mobile might just blow all our expectations. From what we know about previous releases, the developers are always pushing the boundaries. New vehicles, bigger farms, more realistic mechanics. But the mobile version? That's a whole new frontier. How immersive can it get on your phone? Stick around, because what I'm about to share might make you rethink mobile farming forever. Let's start with the obvious question. When might FS26 Mobile actually release? While there's no official date yet, if we look at the patterns from FS22 and FS25, it's possible we could see a soft launch within the next year. Some insiders speculate late 2025, maybe early 2026. And here's the thing. If they follow the same timeline as previous mobile adaptations, we could see a playable version not long after the main PC and console releases. Now, you might be wondering, how will FS26 Mobile differ from FS25? First, the graphics. Mobile devices are finally powerful enough to handle near console-level visuals. Imagine lush fields, dynamic weather effects, and realistic crop growth cycles, all in the palm of your hand. Compared to FS25 Mobile, this could be a massive leap forward. And yes, the tractors and machinery could finally move smoothly with minimal lag. Now let's get into crops. FS26 is rumored to expand the variety significantly. Beyond wheat, barley, and corn, imagine cultivating new fruits and vegetables, or even rare crops like quinoa or saffron. Some sources even suggest the introduction of medicinal plants or experimental biofuels as new crop types. How cool would that be on your mobile farm? And honestly, the chance to experiment with new plant combinations could add a whole strategic layer to the game. Animals are another exciting angle. FS26 Mobile may not just include cows, sheep, and pigs. Could we see chickens with unique breeds or exotic animals for specialty farms? Maybe even bees for honey production or alpacas for wool. This would not only make farms look more alive, but also add new income streams. The possibilities for mobile management are huge if they get this right. Of course, every farming simulator has its economy. FS26 Mobile will likely refine the in-game market system. Prices for crops, livestock, and equipment could fluctuate more realistically, making trading and strategy more important than ever. Imagine planning your harvest around market trends, just like in real life, but on your phone. Would you take the risk of holding crops for higher prices or sell immediately for quick cash? Multiplayer is another hot topic. FS26 Mobile might finally deliver a seamless co-op experience. Picture inviting friends to your farm, managing plots together, or racing tractors across huge fields. Could cross-platform play be possible? That would be a game changer for mobile farming communities. And yes, interacting with other players could also bring seasonal events, challenges, and competitions to spice things up. Let's talk environments. FS26 Mobile might offer more varied landscapes than ever. Rolling hills, mountains, rivers, even coastline farms, each affecting your farming strategy. Crops might grow differently depending on soil type, sunlight, and rainfall patterns. Weather dynamics could be more intense too, with storms or droughts impacting your harvest. This level of realism on mobile would be a first for the series. Now, comparing FS26 to FS20 or FS22, the progression is clear. FS20 was groundbreaking for its time, but limited in scale. FS22 expanded crops, machinery, and mods, and FS25 refined graphics and realism. FS26 Mobile could combine the best of all worlds, the depth of PC farming sims with the convenience of mobile gaming. Could we finally have a mobile version that feels like the main game? That's the question every fan is asking. And let's not forget mods. FS26 Mobile might support user-generated content. Imagine downloading new tractors, experimental crops, or even custom maps directly to your device. This would make the game almost limitless in possibilities. Do you think modding could be as big on mobile as it is on PC? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Storage and farm management could also get a major upgrade. FS26 Mobile might let players manage multiple farms simultaneously, organize warehouses efficiently, and track machinery maintenance in real time. Picture having full control over your virtual agricultural empire without ever leaving your couch. The level of immersion could be mind-blowing. Another exciting feature could be seasonal events. FS26 might introduce festivals, competitions, or special missions that only appear during certain in-game months. Maybe a harvest festival with unique rewards or time challenges to earn rare machinery. This would not only make the game more engaging, but also create a sense of urgency to play every day. Now, let's speculate on the most intriguing part, mobile exclusive features. Could FS26 Mobile include AR elements? Imagine pointing your phone at your real backyard and seeing your farm overlaid in augmented reality. Or maybe simplified but strategic mini-games for crop care and animal feeding that complement the main game. The potential is enormous. And yes, let's talk about controls. Mobile farming has always struggled with complex mechanics, but FS26 Mobile could introduce adaptive touch controls, gesture commands, and maybe even voice-assisted farming. You could literally tell your tractor to start plowing while you plan your harvest strategy on another screen. Sounds futuristic? Absolutely, but entirely possible. Finally, let's circle back to the big question. Why are we all so hyped for FS26 Mobile? Because it promises the perfect blend of strategy, realism, and fun, finally tailored for mobile devices. Whether it's experimenting with new crops, managing exotic animals, or competing with friends, FS26 could redefine what mobile farming games can be. So, what do you think will be the coolest feature in FS26 Mobile? Will it be the new crops, the advanced machinery, or maybe multiplayer farming? Write your predictions in the comments. I want to see who's got the boldest ideas. And one last thought before we go. If FS26 Mobile delivers on even half of these possibilities, it could become the most immersive mobile farming simulator ever created. Are you ready to start your virtual farm anywhere, anytime?